Junior, was really worried that you weren't down at breakfast. He thought you might be sick or something.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't want him to know anything was wrong.
Honey, I don't want you to leave.
You mean to go to work? Or in a larger sense of things?
I can't take this when you don't talk to me. You know, we have to deal with this.
All right. Okay, you want to talk? I'll talk. I want to know a couple things. You said yesterday that David kissed you twice. When was the first time? And where was it? Was it here? Was it in his office? What?
Does it matter?
Yes, it matters.
I don't know, Ted. This just happened.
Stop saying that. It didn't just happen. Look, there's a lot going on here. Maybe some things you're not even aware of, but I am telling you firsthand, if we're going to make it through this thing, we're going to have to at least try to figure it out. Now, I want to know, from the beginning, when did he kiss you?
Can you let go of me?
I'm sorry, don't. Just tell me.
It was, the end of the summer. We were working on Dimitri's case. Alex didn't know that Dimitri was alive, and we were arguing about telling her.
And how do you go from arguing about Alex and Dimitri to kissing his doctor?
We were angry. I was telling him that he didn't know anything about love or what it was like to really give yourself to somebody else, and he just kissed me.
To make his point.
I don't know why, Tad. It was just... It came out of nowhere.
All right, next question. This is important. Did you slap him or anything?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't know. I just didn't. I just wanted to get away from him, okay? I just wanted to get out of there, so I did. I left. And I went and I found you at the SOS, remember? And that's when I told you about Dimitri and that he was alive.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That was the night you were all over me on the dance floor, wasn't it? I don't believe it. Is that what it did for you, kissing David? It turned you on in some way?
No! I didn't want him anywhere near me. I wanted to be with you.
At least until he did it the next time, apparently. Look, don't insult me or us by trying to deny that something happened. Because it's obvious you were keeping this secret for months.
Yes, I was. And it was eating at me the whole time.
So why didn't you quit your job?
Because we were working on Dimitri's case. I was wrapped up in that. I wanted to be there. And he apologized, and he swore there was never going to happen again.
And you believed him? Are you nuts? There's a bridge in Brooklyn I could sell you. Don't you see what happened, Dixie? He set you up. He set up the whole thing. The man hunts women, period. This is what he does. His word means nothing.
Didn't think so at the time.
Why not? Because he had you with some kind of spell? Last question. You kissed him back that time, too, didn't you?
It's going to sound really lame, but, I think I know how you feel, okay? When you had the affair with Liza...
I don't want to talk about that.
Tad, please, you know, why not? It was agony for me for years.
Why are you turning this around?
I'm sorry, I'm not turning it around. I wouldn't do that. The affair with Liza, you know, you can't compare that. It's just like 2 kisses. Can't you just let it go?
Would you be happier if I didn't care at all? What kind of husband would I be if I just let it go?
You'd be a forgiving one.
I don't know what I'm forgiving you for. That's what I'm saying. Because somewhere along the line, you had to be sending him signals like, come hither, Doc, come give me a kiss. It's okay.
What? I didn't do anything like that. God, next you'll be saying I was wearing provocative clothing.
Well, maybe you didn't know you were doing it. I just want to know what went wrong. Was I neglecting you?
No.
Then what do you need? Just give me a clue, because I haven't got one, okay? Should we take a second honeymoon? Should we have more sex?
No.
Is that it?
No, don't need to
Then
do
what
anything
was
like that.
wrong with our marriage?
Nothing.
Then why did you kiss David? Why did you have to do it again? And for God's sake, don't tell me because you got caught up in the excitement of the Dimitri Merrick case.
So that's exactly what it was.
Oh, for God's sake, how does that make any sense at all?
It does. I'd never been involved in anything like that. It made me feel like part of something, involved and excited, and I'd never felt that before.
So, I guess our family doesn't do that for you, does it? The boys and I, that doesn't do it for you. The fact that you create our lives every single day.
I want to be more than a mom. More than just a wife. I want to be more than just Dixie, Cooney, Martin.
You know, when it came to happiness, we had everything we need. At least I did. I guess you weren't that happy.
I'm happy with you. I'm happy with you. You have to know that.
Well, sure I can. I think Dr. Hayward was right.
About what?
I think you wanted him just as badly as he wanted you.
Take that back.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Just take it back.
I don't believe this is happening. Do you know who we are anymore together? Because I don't think I do.
Just look at me. We are the same two people who love each other as much as any two people have ever loved each other, okay? You have to believe that.
I'm not sure I can.
Don't you think that if I wanted to have an affair with David, don't you think maybe I wouldn't have told you, that I would have just kept it to myself? But I didn't. I told you. And I knew how much it would hurt you. I told you because I had to be honest with you.
How do you feel about him now?
I hate this whole thing.
Just answer the question. Are you attracted to it?
No!
Because that's what it looks like, you know. That's exactly what it looks like. That he's some brilliant, misunderstood surgeon. Just waiting for you to fix him, the same way you rescued me.
I didn't rescue you, Tad. You rescued yourself. I'm your wife. I love you. I'm not your savior.
I didn't mean it as an insult. Fixing things is a beautiful part of your nature. But to David, it's a weakness.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I just think that you're reading way too much into this. The only thing that I want to fix is us. And I will do anything to do that, David. I'll do anything you want.
All right. You mean what you just said? You'll do anything?
Yes. Look, if it means that we're going to heal our marriage and our family, of course I will. You and the boys, you're everything to me. So if you want to go to a marriage counselor, or you want me to
I just warned David he's about to be sued.
You're kidding. For what?
Sexual harassment.
Dad, you don't want to do that. You don't want this whole thing to go public. What about Junior and Jamie, the boys?
They should know there's men like this out there. That they have to be stopped. David Hayward went after you. The same way he went after Jillian and God knows who else.
No, there has to be another way.
Not from where I stand. So will you do anything? Will you bring charges?
I don't want a lawsuit, Tad.
Well, why not? Because you don't want to stress your family, or you just don't want to sue David?
Look, this may make you feel better to think that David Hayward took advantage of me, but I'm sorry, he didn't. And I'm not his victim, okay? And I won't stand up there and tell anybody that I was.
Well, I disagree. And I say suing him is the only thing that's going to set this straight.
Why?
Because I say so. Isn't that enough for once? Because it's exactly what he deserves. You asked me what it was going to take to set this thing right, and now I'm telling you,
Is this a test?
Tad Martin.
Tad, it's Leslie Colson.
Yeah, Leslie, what can I do for you?
Take a meeting about David Hayward.
My office?
Well, why don't we keep this informal for now? How about the Valley Inn?
10 minutes. I got a meeting.
You have to go, go.
Think about what I said. I want you to bring charges.